Is there anything that you can? I know you don't want to go into specific stories, but is there anything that you can talk
Well, there
about?
was a specific story that I heard from someone who told me that his wife was, I think, 8 months pregnant, and she was in a lot of pain. So they went to the hospital. She spent a lot of time in the hospital over this particular pregnancy, and he calls up Rabbi Kimmel one day. The husband says, "Rabbi, I'm in the hospital with my wife. She's in crazy pain. I need a bracha. What should I do?" He says, "Well, calm down, and whatever you do, just make sure that the doctor gives you a sonogram. Just make sure the doctors give you an emergency sonogram." "Well, Rabbi, I can't make them crazy. I'm in the hospital. You know, you can't just ask the doctor for a sonogram. They come when they come and whatever." He says, "Whatever you do, just make sure they get a sonogram. Say this to him, make the sonogram, everything will be okay. There's Damat Hashem. Just make sure they get the sonogram." And he, very reluctantly went crazy in the hospital and made the doctors come and do a sonogram. And as this expecting mother, is sort of in like preterm labor, she's in massive pain, and they do a sonogram and they realize that as she's in labor and she's sort of pushing without really pushing, the umbilical cord is wrapped around the baby's neck. And on the spot, they did like an emergency C-section, and the baby turned out to be fine. But, if the rabbi didn't calm down the father and give the father an eitzah and say, "Listen, just tell them to do this. No one wants a screaming father running around the hospital. I'm scared. Come, give a sonogram." A sonogram is a very simple thing to do. Excuse me. As far as I'm concerned, Rabbi Kimmel saved that baby's life, which is, just one life, right?
Yeah, he knew that something had to be looked at. Obviously,
he had to know something that no one else knew, and that's just classic. Just a classic story.